I'm here with Milo today, and we're gonna condition the clicker for him. He's been here for about 4 months, since the end of April, and he's mostly been rehabbing his little hooves and getting some turnout time. And do you smell the mares in there? Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're stinky. You silly thing. So yeah, Milo and I are gonna be conditioning the clicker today so that we can start some training with positive reinforcement. He's been a good boy the past few months, just getting loved on and groomed and his feet taken care of and hanging out outside with all the other horses, relieving some anxiety that he had. So today we're gonna start our first proper positive reinforcement sessions. So conditioning the clicker is super easy. All you have to do is use your marker signal at the exact same time you're feeding cookies to them, or feed. And this type. Right now I'm using alfalfa pellets. So we'll get started. And I have him back here behind this stall guard in case he gets a little bit too pushy or mouthy or anything. I want to be able to like take a step back and say like, no, we're just gonna relax here. Don't get in my space. Since he's not too familiar with it, I don't want him mugging me and running me over. He's a big dude, so I trust him. He wouldn't do anything crazy, but he's a big horse, so just in case. No. You like that? I know. Cookies are very good. Cookies are very good. Once we do this, I'll start conditioning the default neutral head position with him. But before we do that, he's got to understand what the bridge signal is. So that's what we're doing here. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. We got it all? You got to rebraid your mane, Bubba. Yeah. Gotta set aside an hour or so. Rebraid your mane. Good boy. I know. Such a clever man. No, sir. I know. So cute. Yes, you are. So stinking cute. Nice. Good boy. Good boy. I'm gonna take a little walk away for a second, let him settle down, eat some hay if he wants to. I'll come back in just a minute. You ready for some more, Bubba? Okay, we'll do a few more reps. And then I'm gonna go do the same thing with twig. And then I'll bring you back later and we can do some default neutral. Yeah. Good boy. Got one last bit and you dropped it. Mostly. Good boy. Oh, good boy. So good. That's a dirty mouth. I have to wash all of my hands. Yeah, I have to wash all of my hands, bud. I say all of my hands like I've got 8 of them, Topper. I'm not an octopus. So good. Good boy. So we'll do one more of those. And then I'll let him go back outside for a little bit. I'll get some, try to get some video doing this with Twig. And then I'll pull him back up later and we can film a little bit of the default neutral. Good boy. One more. These are very good. Good boy. That's really all you gotta do to condition the clicker, whether you're using the tongue cluck or an actual physical clicker or any sort of thing that you want to use as your bridge signal. That's all you gotta do to condition it. Just feed whatever you're using as your reinforcer while you are making that bridge signal, and they will understand it extraordinarily quickly. Yes, yes you will, won't you, my loves? Good boy. Good boy. Okay, Papa. Yeah, we're gonna go back outside. I'm gonna let you get back to your boys. Get back to your grazing. You're a good man. I know. Okay, sir. I see you. Okay, my love. Let's do some work with your default neutral, shall we? Oh, you're so good. Do you remember how the other day we were doing some treats? Yeah? Get away. Good boy. So the other day Milo buggered off to go graze up front. So I decided I'd do the default neutral with him, you know, another time. Now is another time. Head away. So just brought him back in here so we can do a little work on treat manners so that I can do a little bit more positive reinforcement with him as we continue on getting him restarted under saddle and going again. He's a very well-trained horse. He's already broke and he's had a really wonderful eventing career with some of my friends up in Michigan. But I just want to introduce positive reinforcement to him so that we can add a little bit more like fun and yes, you know, head away. So we can add a little bit more fun and play into his training and like kind of rewire associations that he has with negative reinforcement. I don't think he's got terrible associations with negative reinforcement. Because my friends that had him before did a really good job restarting him after they got him from the Amish. He was a little farm horse. Yeah. So he's already got really, really good associations with people and working, but this will just add an extra layer of good stuff on top of that. Head away. Good boy. So yeah, here I'm just standing at his shoulders and giving him treats while he's got his head in his own business. Head away. Boy. As I'm asking him to keep his head to himself, he's, still conditioning the bridge signal with these treats that he's receiving. So this stuff can kind of like go hand in hand with conditioning the clicker. I like to condition it, head away, a little bit beforehand, just so that they're a little bit less confused while I'm standing here and asking them to do their own thing. Head away. So it just breaks it down a little bit more and makes it a little easier for them to understand. You're a good boy. I don't have anything there. Head away. Good boy. Yeah, that's Baz walking over there. You can go back out with him in just a little bit. Yeah. Good man. Head away. Good man. So while I'm giving him his alfalfa pellets for keeping his head to himself, I'm going up to where his head is out of my business to give him the treats. I don't want to click him for having his head in his space and then treat him while his head is all in my pocket, so. Head away. Good boy. I'll go back to this other side, okay, Bubba? Yeah. Do the same thing. Head away. Boy. Head away. Good boy. Good boy. Head away. Good man. Good boy, Milo. And this is how you get your horse started with positive reinforcement, with their default neutral head position. This gives them a little bit of manners while they're receiving food and keeps you and your horse safer while you are using positive reinforcement. This is something that you want to get down really, really well before you start moving on. If you're going to use positive reinforcement, because a lot of the problems that people, head away, a lot of the problems that people run into when they're training with positive reinforcement come about because their horse hasn't learned default neutral head position and good manners around receiving food as a reward. Away. So this just establishes a really nice, calm, default, neutral baseline, which which is why it's called that. Yeah. So good. That away. Good boy. Good boy. You like those itchies? You like those itchies? Oh my goodness. Good boy. Head away. Good boy. Good boy, Milo. Away. Good man. And that's the game. That's how you get started with positive reinforcement. Good boy. I'm gonna get you a jackpot here in a second. Head away. Good man. Good man. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Head away. Good boy. All done. That's for you. Good job, Milo. And that's how it goes.